fantastic to be here at Lords for the Inter-Services T20 finals day. What does it mean for the players and the servicemen involved to have Lords as a place to play cricket?
I think it means everything. It's the highlight of the year for us, and I think it's probably, as someone who's played cricket, it's probably every schoolboy's dream to walk out on the hallowed turf of Lords, and we are so grateful to the MCC and Lords for their very kind invitation and the way that they receive us here, and have done for the past few years, and hopefully long may it continue. But you know, the day is all about the 33 players from the three services, the officials and the scorers, who are probably fulfilling a dream that they never ever thought would come their way.
To be here today, changing in the England dressing room, changing in the away players' dressing room, warming up on the nursery ground is a real treat. Earlier on, the Navy team, who of course were on the second game today, were in the nets next door to Michael Clarke, the captain of the Australian team, who was throwing them tips through the nets on how to bat and so on. And that's something that you just wouldn't get in any other sort of walk of cricket. So it's a great thrill.
And it's great to see so many people here, families, and also players' families as well.
Yeah, definitely. For the players to have their families here is very special. It was the biggest cricketing day of their lives. And for other supporters, serving members of the Army, Navy and Air Force, we're exceptionally busy at the moment. I suppose it's ever been thus. But for people to find a chance to get away from their office and come and spend a day here at Lords is very special.
We've got an excellent relationship with the MCC and Lords, and not only do they invite us for the IST20 event here, but they use the same day as part of their community outreach program, which is why sat below us now we have several hundred children from local schools who are making an awful lot of noise and contributing toward is an absolutely marvellous atmosphere, which I think adds to the enjoyment and the spectacle that the players feel.
To also be playing against your other armed forces. What's that like for the players?
Well, on the operations, if we're in Afghanistan or on operations in places like the Gulf, there's a unique jointness about the three services. We work extremely well together. That it goes immediately, you get onto the sports field. In any kind of sport, whether it's rugby or football or cricket or out sailing, there's a huge competitive spirit, and we try and encourage that, because that's the way that actually you win in operations. So to have this competitive edge between the Navy and the Army and the Air Force means thrilling cricket, thrilling sport, and makes it very exciting for people to watch.
Heineken are major sponsors. How have you get involved with a sponsorship like this, and what does it mean to Heineken?
It means a great deal. It's a great privilege to be here supporting the event today. We've been involved for 3 years, but our association with the services goes back a long, long way, back to more than 200 years, when that's how long we've been supplying the troops with our products. But in recent years we've done a myriad of other things to support them, and when they came to us saying they were looking for a sponsor, we were only too happy to step in.
Combat stress, what does it mean to you to have this as a venue to help your charity?
Well, it's extraordinarily generous for 2020 Cricket to do this for us, Combined Services, but it's a really good environment for us, because there are all generations, from the youngest school children right through to the grandpas, service personnel as well as ex-serving, and a lot of people who have time to think and talk to one another about some of the issues which are close to my heart. So at all levels, 2020 Cricket works well for us.
And it's a good fit for the charity to be involved in all the services, and not just one specific one.
Oh yes, absolutely. And although it is most of the people we look after are Army, about 85%, we do regularly see people from the other two services and the Merchant Navy and the Marines. So this is a great environment with all three services coming together. So yes, it's great for us.
How do you feel for the boys out there now?
Well, delighted for them. They've worked really hard, you know, and it kind of started, you know, we went on that tour to Pakistan, you know, before Christmas where they worked hard. Nice pre-season training in Cyprus where they worked hard again, and they've really started to execute what we've been trying to put in place. So, yeah, good.
Well
You know, just deserves so. You know,
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, long time coming. I think we do like making hard work out of things, you know, so it didn't start off too easy for us, but just stuck at it, and Ian Massey and Sean Governor dug us out of quite a deep hole, and then just persevered right through, all the way to the end, and bowled really well, I thought. So.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, absolutely delighted, clearly. We've been at this for 4 or 5 years. We've been doing really well in the 50 over format. We won the inter-services last year, but to do this now at Lords is fantastic. So I'm really pleased for them all.
Bit of a cheer, lads. Go on.